What's poppin', y'all? It's Peasy. So today I'm coming at you with this fall appropriate look right here. It was inspired by some flowers we did recently get for the garden for my house. And I did try a new liner eyeshadow trick in this video. If you guys are interested in recreating this look or just simply interested in how I created this look, then just keep on watching.
Talking that talk just like I like it. She keep it on and poppin'. Shawty keep it on and poppin'. Ooh, yeah.
So today my inspiration is definitely fall. You see, like, I'm trying to get in the mood. I got my sweater on, even though my fan is on as well because I live in Southern California. But my dad did bring home some flowers the other day. And they were so pretty, like the colors of them. I'm on my trap right now, by the way, because I'm filming on my phone, but the colors of these flowers were so pretty that I was like, I have to do a look inspired by them. As you can see, there are some yellowy orange flowers in there as well, so I am just going to be grabbing from the whole color scheme that are in these pictures. I am going to be using the Morphe 3502 for the rest of the look, but I am just going to be grabbing this yellow right here from the ColourPop Cute AF palette and blending that into my crease. Going into my crease with a NYX fluffy brush. I am going to be going into the 3502 palette, grabbing this brown that is right here on the second row just to add a little bit of definition and a good transition into the burgundy from the yellow. Taking a Morphe M441 brush.
I swear, girl, you need, just let me know so.
And actually, to implement more of that mustardy yellow muted red shade, I am going to be going in with a little bit of a burnt orange with the same brush. I'm going to be going into this brighter orange right here and a little bit of this muted orange as well, getting a good even mix of those, and then with a very light hand just placing that right on top of the brown that we just placed down. And still using the same brush, going back into that original brown shade and then just re-implementing the crease and deepening it up just a little bit.
Just let me know so.
Now I'm going to be going into this more muted red that is right next to that orange we were just using. Taking this on a slightly flatter angled blending brush and laying it on its side.
I swear, girl, you need.
And now that we have that roughly placed, I am going to be going back in with the blending brush that we have been using. No extra product and just blending it out. Yellow is getting lost, so I am just going to be reimbursing the color.
Just let me know so it won't.
Now looking at the pictures at different angles with different lighting, in this photo the red looks very rich. But in this one, it does look a little bit almost cool toned, even though reds can't be cool toned, with the black lining of the petals. So I'm having an idea. I've never done this before, but if you guys watch Makeup by Ariel do anybody's makeup, they usually start with the shadow liner before the lid color. I'm feeling risky. So we're gonna try that. I am gonna try to implement a little bit of black. We're gonna see how that goes. So I am gonna be taking a very thin angled brush and then just going in with the black and creating kind of like a smoky, not too neat wing liner on both eyes.
Losing interest, it won't get no better. I swear, girl, you need, just let me know so.
So as you guys can see, the wings are not very structured. They do look very not put together, but we're gonna get there, trust me. So as you guys saw, I was wiping my face to clean off all the black eyeshadow that happened to fall, and I did kind of sharpen the edges a little bit just to help me and guide me a little bit. Taking a bullet brush, just something small, a little bit fluffy. I'm gonna be taking that muted red compared to this one. I'm gonna be taking, should I take that one? So I am gonna be taking a little bit of the brightest red in the palette, the matte shade. That was just, I literally just touched it once. So we're gonna tap that off as much as possible and then start smudging out the liner and bringing it up into the crease. Taking a little bit of the muted red, just a little tap, and then just kind of connecting this outer part of the crease with the wing. Be careful because there is black smudged into this. So it is gonna look a little deeper, but I just tapped it and connected it a little bit. We will blend that out in a second, but now I'm just gonna go back into the bright red in the palette and then smudge out this side.
It won't get no better than this. I swear, girl, you leave, just let me know so.
Now I do not want that harsh line that I actually created, so I am just gonna messily smudge out the outside of this black liner, and then I am actually gonna clean it up again with the makeup wipe, and I'll show you guys why in a little bit. But now that that's roughly on, I am gonna be taking our lovely blending brush. What I'm gonna do is actually just implement the orange a little bit, so taking both of the orange shades that we did take before, and then just focusing this on the inner part of both of my creases, so this inner half right here, and connecting it where I brought the red into the crease, just to implement that color and make it a little more vibrant. And not blending so much, but just reimbursing the color.
I swear, girl, you leave, just let me know so.
Going in with the clean blending brush from Wet n Wild. There's no product on it, and then just giving a good thorough blend throughout the eye just to mesh everything so there aren't any harsh lines.
Is it too much to ask for? Is it too much to ask for?
With that liner brush, no extra product, and then just kind of create the wing again, because the shape of it did kind of get really blended out. So just to reinforce the shape, but not so much the color. And I am going to go back into that yellow and blend further at the very top of the shadow.
Is it too much to ask for?
Taking that makeup wipe again and then just cleaning up the liner.
While I request it, please, while I request it. Is it too much to ask for?
So I actually am going to be dipping back into that ColourPop palette. Taking this burgundy shade right here, I am going to actually start placing that onto my lid, focusing it in more of a cut crease motion. And this is going to define your lid. So I am, as you see, pressing it right there. And then avoiding the smudge liner that we already placed. And taking that blending brush that we were using that used to be clean, I am just gonna blend out these edges just to mesh it in with the crease. And just to make this a little more fall, even though it is very fall already, I do want to add a little bit of a chocolatey brown. So I am going to be taking the same brush. As you see, I only use one side, so I'm going to be taking the side I hadn't used. Taking a mixture of these two shades right here, and then just placing that right above where we smudged the black, because as we were blending it out with that bright red, it did turn into more of a plum shade. So I am just going to be implementing a little bit of brown just to blend it further into the red.
Is it too much to ask for?
Going on the side that does have that burgundy, I'm just going to be smudging it over that very harsh line that we created just to blend in the lid shade with the liner that we just placed down. As you guys can see, we do have a smoky brown to black liner into a deep-ish burgundy lid and a blown out crease. A lot of fall tones are in this. It does look a little crazy right now, but as soon as I connect that to my lower lash line, it is gonna look like more of a wing. So I am actually holding my lash, waiting for the glue to dry, but while I am, I'm gonna start on my lower lash line. Taking this muted red right here, I am just gonna smudge that under my lower lash line with the bullet brush that we were using to smudge out the eyeshadow wing that we had going on. And just do a really light wash, connecting it to the top eyeshadow that we have. So I am holding my other lash, so I'm looking a little crazy right now, but what I am gonna do is be taking a denser fluffy brush that is a little flatter, perfect for my lower lash line. You guys have seen this brush plenty of times. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be taking that yellow that we've been using, just a light amount of it, and then slowly smudging this on our lower lash line just to blend out the very edge of the red that we first placed down. Now that I have both lashes on, I am going to be going in with the MAC eyeliner in Bountiful Brown. And this is a lighter brown with a little bit of gold reflex in it. It's really pretty. It makes my eyes look a little bit lighter. And I feel like it'll just tie in the whole look. So I am just going to be doing that really quick. Off camera though, because I need a mirror. Now that we have the eyes basically finished, I am going to be adding some lower lash mascara. And now to be completing the look, I am going to be taking my Maybelline Master Chrome. I do think gold highlighters look the best with fall looks, to be exact, because I feel like it makes the colors pop even more, and I'll show you right now. Taking it on an M506 from Morphe, I am just going to be blending this highlighter into my inner corner and connecting the lower and upper eyeshadow. Be going in with the Bare Minerals matte liquid lipstick in the shade XYZ. This is a go-to for me. It's a really comfortable formula. It smells like chocolate. It's amazing. So this is the finished look, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I did try a bunch of different techniques that I've actually never tried before, so I do really like the way it turned out. If you guys have never tried the wing eyeshadow before the base on the lid, I do actually recommend it. I feel like it does give your eye a little bit more definition and elongates it in a more natural way, but it's still doing what it needs to do. Social media is always linked down below and are shown at the end of this video, so if you guys do try it out, please remember to tag me so I can see your guys' recreation. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you guys for watching.
It won't get no better than this, I swear.